Yo, what's going on, nerd geeks and gamers alike? It's your boy Nerdy Nick, back with best friend Josh.
What's up?
For another episode of the NSquared podcast. Now, before we get started, we'll get this out of the way. We want to thank our sponsors over at W Energy, because I was going to say GG, but that's the website. So head on over to w.gg and use code NSquared10 to get 10% off your order for absolutely amazing. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, look at our sponsors. No, it's really good stuff. I definitely approve. It is buff nerd geek gamer yourself approved. Made in the USA, no artificial fillers and all that good stuff. Properly dosed 150 milligrams of caffeine, so it doesn't get you all worked up and sprung up like a spring. That's whatever. So w.gg, use code NSquared10 for that. Now hold on, I need to. I think there we go. Haha.
There you go.
Sound better?
Oh,
Sound
yeah.
better? Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I got the whole Jimmy Neutron look going today.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, my hair is not cooperating. So, after I did my hair today, I did the whole thing, you know, like I normally do. And I was like, in my head, I was like, a mechanical canine built with the knack for adventure. You know, I was singing the song in my head.
When you left the bathroom, were you like, got a blast?
I literally did say that.
Oh my god!
I looked at the mirror. I looked at the mirror after my hair was done, and I was like, "Got a blast!"
Oh god!
Yeah. Yep. Very stupid. I need to get a haircut. It's
Yeah, step it up, man. I got mine.
Look at it.
Done on Saturday.
I mean, it has a little swirl too. Like it's. So I think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. So what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Do you want me to bring the mic closer next time?
No. I did it far away. That way, it won't be so ear-piercingly loud. We got Rat Zombie in the house.
Yo!
Check it out, guys. We're going up against a double header of Monday Night Football tonight. There's 2 fucking games going on tonight. Yeah, fun stuff. So,
thank you guys for watching on a Monday night.
Yeah.
When football is on. I know it must be difficult.
Red Zombie just said, I just peed myself.
Oh my god.
So, what you been up to?
Dude. Other than getting a haircut on Saturday, wildest fucking weekend playing Destiny.
Yeah?
So, apparently somebody found a glitch in the game because they have this crafting system for weapons where you can build your own weapons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, put the perks that you want on it, whatever. Apparently the glitch allows you to, let's say, for example, you're crafting an assault rifle.
Flying dildos.
Better than that.
Noob tubing noodles.
You just see it like...
Yeah. Like in a Jackass 3D.
Oh, yeah. No, so imagine an assault rifle that shoots out shotgun blasts.
So an AA-12.
Faster than that, though.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's just like that, and it just like lights everything up.
It's ridiculous.
So there's that. There's assault rifles with shotguns. There was a grenade launcher that shoot like shotguns.
Yeah.
Which was absolutely insane. So all the difficult content over the weekend, like that, you know, that was matchmaking.
Yeah.
Was absolutely a cakewalk.
Okay.
Because you can only do the glitch on PC. You have to lower your frames in order to do it. PS5 regulates it at like 60 frames per second or something like that.
Okay.
So, us PlayStation normies couldn't do it. But still.
Weak.
So, yeah, we were just going around melting bosses and it was great. And Bungie apparently could not figure it out. Because normally when something like that happens, they immediately, like within hours, put a stop to it. This one lasted over the weekend because no matter what they did, it wasn't working. So they were just letting everybody have fun with it. Until yesterday, they're like, all right, we finally got a fix for it.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem.
Oh, yeah. It was fun though.
Yeah. But I guess you could say in the end, it didn't even matter.
Oh God.
Hey! You're watching this and you could be watching football.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
What about you? What you been up to?
Oh man. Whew. Just trying to think.
There was that much going on?
No, for those of you who don't know, like I get anxiety attacks every now and then, and I've been dealing with one all day. This is like a facade going on right here, but my head is like going a million miles an hour right now, and it's fucking lovely. Let's see. What did I play on stream last week?
I saw it
I did F-099
on Thursday.
Yeah, that thing doesn't fuck around, dude. That game is fucking infuriating. I don't know how people do it, to be honest, because it's so fucking hard. And I don't know, I feel it. I feel that there is a rubber banding problem in the game. Like how Mario Kart 8 has it, you know?
Yeah.
Because, dude, there will be moments, man, where I'm, like, doing good and I'm in first. Not first. Well, yeah, even a couple times when I was in first. And all of a sudden, I'm in, like, fucking 24th.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The game's like, you're doing too good. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there was a couple of fucking ones, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I streamed on Thursday for, like, 4 hours trying to get first. It was...
Like, at that point, it was a vendetta.
Yeah, it was too much, man. What did I stream Tuesday? Did I do Tuesday? I did. What did I fucking play Tuesday?
I'd have to pull it up on the Facebook page, because I know you posted it on the page.
Yeah, Tuesday Night Arcade. I don't remember.
They're okay.
So F-Zero was Thursday, right? I didn't play Enter the Gungeon. Click. That's a link. Click it. This is great content for you guys. Sorry.
Right? It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Just like scroll forward. Did I play AEW?
No.
No. What did I play? Oh, Broforce! Yeah! That is an amazing game. That game was so much fucking fun.
There you go.
I played the shit out of Broforce on Tuesday night. Oh my gosh, couldn't remember anything. Really wanted to pick up Mortal Kombat 1.
It came out already?
The Ultimate Edition did.
Oh.
And it gives you like 5 extra days of pre-early access, whatever.
Yeah.
I just was like...
Is it worth it?
$100.
Yeah.
So I would basically be paying $30. I mean, it did come with like DLC and stuff. But I'm like, I can wait. I'm just getting the FOMO of everything, you know what I mean? So, that comes out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Mortal Kombat 1 comes out tomorrow. And we'll be talking about that later on in the show.
Nice.
But I did get a pickup if you want to grab it real quick.
Let's see if I can reach without taking off the headphones.
You know, anytime I'm in one of those kinds of situations, I'm always like, fuck, hand it low. I'm not ready yet.
Oh.
Whenever I'm in those like situations, I'm like, my mind immediately goes to like, what if this was a saw trap? And I had to reach, and I couldn't move, or whatever, and my life depended on it. You never do that?
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I have definitely done that before. Rat Zombie says, I was going to pre-order Mortal Kombat 1 Premium, but then remembered I got plenty of other games to play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think, like, sames. Me too.
Dude, you haven't even touched like half of them.
Yeah, I know. It's bad. I'm working on it, though. I popped in... Maybe that was 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it.
You still freaking popped it in, no matter
I
what
did.
it was.
Yeah. Yeah. I picked this figure up this past weekend. It is a old school wrestling superstars Darby Allin AEW figure. So back in the day, if you saw there it is. This logo, LJN. on a video game, you'd be shitting your pants because LJN made horrible fucking games on the NES. Very bad games.
Like the...
And someone just walked up to the front.
Are we whooping somebody's ass?
I don't know. We'll be right back because someone just walked up to the door and I don't know who the fuck they are.
Let's put it on the yeah.
Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. That was the electric company doing like some, like, it was like a survey kind of thingy or another. I don't know. So anyways.
Like a written survey or like a surveying survey?
I have no idea. It was something about energy, blah, 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 blah.
Did you tell them they suck ass?
No. I've never had a problem with TEP. So anyways, yeah, like LJN made really fucking shitty games on the NES. And they would always look like really good games.
Is it like one of those things where they put more money into the commercials than they did into the actual game?
I think it was just like really cool cover art and stuff, you know. There is like one really good LJN game on the NES. It's The Punisher. And it's a side-scrolling shooter. But it's a gallery shooter. So you see the back of the Punisher, and like you can move the crosshair around the screen, and you shoot. Yeah, so that was really good. But LJN is actually a toy company as well, and AEW and WWE have brought these kinds of old school figures back in very limited quantities. Or, I mean, yeah, because you don't see them all that often. But, I saw this and I was like, you know what? I passed up on the Cody Rhodes one when it came out. And I was like, I need to get it.
Yeah.
And there was only one of them at Target.
Holy
So we threw it in the cart. Brittany was like looking at it and stuff. And I was like, throw it in. Throw it in the cart. I don't care. Don't look at it. Just throw it in the cart. It comes with like a little poster too. That's the poster right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like, I don't know, guys. If you collected wrestling figures back in the day, you would know that they didn't really move. They were like in a pose.
And that was it.
And that was it. They were like a chunk of rubber in a pose, and that was it. Stutter and Stick, Frito Bandito has arrived. What's up, homies?
What's up, man? Oh, man.
So yeah, this was the only pickup I got this week. They were all out of Pokemon cards, pretty much, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a little disappointed, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I thought this was really cool. And I like how the box looks completely different. Not the shape, but the coloring, and how in the background they have the crowd and all that.
I know, it looks super old school.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to, I mean, like, get all of them, but I don't even know what the Cody Rhodes one would go for these days. I saw some Cody Rhodes figures at Tucson Comic-Con, and they were already kind of overpriced.
Oh, God. Let me guess, like $60, $70?
Yeah, it was like $75. Granted, it was like a special one where it was like a big box, and it was him coming out of the entrance ramp, like the back. That was the background of the box, and then it came with like I think 4 different hands, 3 different heads, 2 different outfits.
Oh shit!
Stuff like that. So, but yeah, fucking ESPN. Monday Night Football heating up. Saints lead Panthers in 4th quarter. Steelers, Browns battling on ABC. Yeah. Well,
damn, you get your football news here too?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah. Other than Broforce and F-099, I haven't really been playing anything new. There is actually, I fucking lied. There's a game I bought on the Switch.
How dare you lie?
There's a game I bought on the Switch, and I don't remember the name of it, but it's essentially the exact same thing as Pokemon Puzzle League. It's just
You piqued my interest.
it's just very basic. That's all it is. It's like there is like a story mode to it, but even that's very basic because the story mode is just like, do these challenges in this planet. Okay, now we're going to this planet. Do these challenges. Face this boss. And you have like an attack mode.
Yeah.
Rat Zombie says no articulation. Yeah, like none at all. There's no moving joints or parts on those old figures. But they're really cool still to look at and stuff.
They're fun collectibles.
Yeah, I've been playing that a bit. And now I'm getting to the point in the game where the challenges are getting kind of fucking hard. It'll have like bits and pieces, right? Like different colored ones or whatever stacked on each other, like to the side. And it's like, okay, the challenge for this level is to eliminate all pieces.
Oh God!
So you've got to like pretty much pre-plan the whole thing before you can make any moves.
I know. Do you have like a limited amount of moves, or is it one of those things where
it's unlimited moves? But the thing is, like, it's a lot of trial and error.
Because like you make one mistake and it's like, oh, that piece could have been over here, but now it's on the other side, and now I can't complete it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So then you got to restart it and then figure it out. And then last night it gave me one where it was upside down. So I was like, what? So I just grabbed my Switch and turned it around. And I was like, okay, cool. There we go. Stuttering Stick says, Bro Force is awesome. Yeah. Yeah!
Oh, God.
It was good. It was a good time. I am expecting to get this tape in the mail again. So I do collect VHS tapes, and I'm collecting Dragon Ball Z whenever I can. But you hear this.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Yeah, so somewhere between getting it and it coming home from Bookman's, the top broke.
Are you sure Bookman's didn't just like glue it together?
No, yeah, I'm positive. So there's little plastic pieces in there.
That sucks.
Yeah, so what happened was like one of these hinges snapped. It was right here, I think. And it also had, so it was right here. Like this plastic broke off, and it was like an axle. So it's necessary for this to be viewable.
It's that part that kind of keeps that tension on it, right?
Yeah, and allows it to roll fluidly.
Yeah.
So, ordered another one off of eBay.
That sucks.
Yeah, so hopefully I can find a way to transfer this onto another blank tape, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Anybody in the chat know where you can get that done? Get it fixed?
Yeah, so it sucks, but it is what it is. I got another one on the way. It was cheap. I go to Goodwill for my VHS tapes, says Stuttering Sick. Yeah, the Goodwills over here kind of fucking suck. The ones that I've been to, there's really not a whole lot of good finds. But then again, Goodwill's kind of been that way for a while now too, because they actually sell their stuff online, and they up prices a lot for like valuable stuff. So it's not like you're getting a Goodwill deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like they look up online like what the prices are.
Yeah.
That's BS.
Stuttering Stick says, I'm gonna share Goodwill has a store online like eBay.
This is what you just mentioned, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I was bummed out. My grandma hated Goodwill. She was a Salvation Army person, like through and through, because Goodwill actually like makes profits on stuff versus Salvation Army donates a fuck ton of money.
Oh,
you know. And then they do have like the recovery houses and stuff for people as well. But yeah. So It will be here no later than Friday. Thank you, babe. Yeah, I was fucking mad, man, because these Dragon Ball tapes and stuff, like, I don't see them all that often in person, and when I found it, I was like, fuck yes, cool. Because, I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like 10 total.
Where's the rest of them?
And the VHS box, I need new shelves, you know. So yeah, it's been a thing. But we're going to go ahead and pause the audio here. And reset it. And we'll get started on topics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this shit up, Jamie.
I love how that's a thing. Pull that shit up, Jamie.
Right? Alright. And we're back. So, a little bit of last week today, as Jamie Oliver's, shtick goes.
Yeah.
The merger between WWE and Endeavor, or UFC parent company, is done. It's completed. So everyone, kind of expects changes to be made now that,
definitely.
So Endeavor owns the UFC and WWE. They put them in a holdings company is what it's called. So it's called TKO Holdings. Now, there's this picture, Vince McMahon's new profile picture with TKO, and it looks absolutely fucking horrifying. So we're gonna go ahead.
Wait, is that really Vince?
Yeah. So here is the picture, and I'm sorry, audio only listeners, but here is Vince McMahon's new profile picture for TKO Holdings Company.
That's fucking weird.
That's like, yeah. So, do you know who Vincent Price is?
He rings a bell.
He is an old school horror actor.
Vincent Price.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up right here. Bam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's like, Mom, I want Vincent Price. And your mom's like, we have Vincent Price at home. And that's Vincent Price at home.
Oh, God.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, man. That's pretty fucking accurate.
That is great values, Vincent Price. And it's funny because both of their names are Vince. Yeah.
Dude, that looks nothing like Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he looks like you'd call him Vincente. Vincente McMahon. McMahon.
I like how the title for that. This is horrendous. LOL. Why does it look AI generated?
It really does, dude.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of like AI glossy texture to his picture. But yeah. So the stock market opened up the day of the sale. They had some really cool, giant championship belts in front of the stock trade center place.
Really?
Yeah. So they were giant, huge, right in front. Oh yeah, here's a picture of them. See?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you had Dana White there, Triple H, Nick Khan, who's like president of WWE. Yeah, so they were all there, and they, there's the TKO belt. But like I said, TKO is really just, so you have Endeavor, TKO, UFC, and WWE.
Huh.
Yeah. So they are now a publicly traded company. Yet again, they are on the stock exchange. I think right now their stocks are going for a little bit about $100.
Damn.
Well, I'm like, I don't know. maybe I'll buy one.
All right.
You know, just to say I'm partial fucking owner. Nah, but yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad investment. I don't think. So it is interesting to see Vince McMahon and Dana White, you know, together.
This is such a wild...
In the same company. It'd be great if it let me fucking click the camera view. There we go. Yeah. So, alongside that, there's also news and rumors going around that there's going to be a lot of budget cuts. Because that's what happened when Endeavor took over the UFC. They let go a lot of legacy staff, you know, like old school fighters who had jobs within the UFC. And, yeah, like Matt Hughes was like a personnel coordinator or something like that. Can't remember. Chuck Liddell was, you know, had another role similar to that. They were cut, let go, fired.
What?
Yeah. So, same bullshit started happening, I believe it was on Friday, over at WWE. Now, let me see. WWE layoffs. Yeah. So we've got this article from Bloody Elbow. Let me go ahead and zoom us out a little bit there.
That picture.
That is an amazing picture. So, mass layoffs. Over 100 employees cut after UFC WWE merger. Soon after UFC and WWE officially merged to form TKO, mass layoffs began. Over 100 people were reportedly let go, with employees and a few executives being part of the initial wave of cuts. Mass layoffs were expected after this new company headed by Endeavor was formed. When the merger became official, Ari Emanuel boasted about TKO's stock value. Ari Emanuel is the head honcho over with Endeavor.
Oh God.
Room for growth and possibility to go up 200 million in savings from making cuts. Yeah, so apparently there was this letter going around from Nick Khan that told everyone to work from home on Friday because they would like the privacy to be able to do these mass layoffs and stuff. Yeah, so
that's fucked up.
People got emails, people didn't get emails, and you got let go. You got let the fuck go. Fired. You're fired, pal. Like fucking Vince McMahon right there. He probably fucking did him himself.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, now that, you know, a lot of top executives had bonuses from the merger.
That's fucked up. Like,
yeah.
God.
WWE CEO Nick Khan had a bonus of $15 million, while chief content creator Triple H Paul Levesque had a $5 million, with both amounts payable in full as soon as the merger closed. Dude, I don't even know where to begin with that bullshit. Like the merger and stuff, yeah, cool, whatever. But I understand it's corporate fucking takeover. It's corporate fucking takeover, and that's what you have to expect with this kind of stuff. I hate the corporation. You know, the whole
the way they go about
business aspect and bullshit, you know.
Like for them, I get it. The whole thing is a business. You're trying to make money.
In this business.
I get it.
Yeah.
But fucking people over and giving yourself a fucking bonus over that shit and being prideful about it?
Yeah. Boasting about it.
Oh yeah, we're going to leave so many people off. We're going to save so much money. I'm going to make bank.
Yeah, no.
These
are mothers, fathers, you know, spouses, you know, like, I'm sure it wouldn't be hard for a lot of these people to find their way into, the corporate world and find another job, possibly. But right now, too, with like a lot of strikes happening and stuff like that still in Hollywood, excuse me, I imagine there'd be still a lot of hiring freezes within studios and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You also don't want to get a job during a strike.
Yeah, because kind of makes you out to be a dick.
Yeah, you don't want to be a scab or anything like that, as they're called. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens with this whole merger thing. I know that Vince McMahon has said that, he was going to be far away from all the creative in WWE. But that has been proven absolutely false, as he's still very much hands-on with creative in WWE. Let's see what their stock price is right now. Alright, so let's zoom us out again. Right now, the TKO Group Holdings Inc. So on the stock exchange, they're just titled TKO. A share is going for $104.13. It's gone up 4.10%. So let's see. They opened at a low of 105, and I think it closed where it peaked. Almost it went down by like 5 cents, 4 cents.
It's a pretty stable fucking
yeah,
stock value.
I mean, it's kind of tempting. Let's see, in the last 5 days, it opened at 102. 1 month. Let's do... What?
Well, I mean, it should be a fairly recent,
yeah.
Stock creation.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think I should invest in the WWE TKO Group Holdings? So, okay, so look at... Here's... What... So, is the WWE's stock tied in now with the UFC? So if you have stock in the WWE, does that mean you have stock with the UFC? Because it's not labeled as WWE, it is labeled as TKO Group Holdings Inc.
Well, that's where you'd have to look up what the UFC, because the UFC may have a different, umbrella company.
That's not the UFC I was looking for. Ultimate Cage Fighting stock price. Oops.
Well, we're over here looking up stock and shit like that now. This freaking podcast has been all over the place.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Yeah, so it doesn't look like it. I think it is just.
So let's look up Herba Fund, because UFC might be under the Herba Fund Corporation. That's what I'm saying so far.
Herba Fund?
Yeah. Urban Fund. Sorry. Urban Fund.
I'm not finding that, man. I need to talk to a stock person, because I do think that since they have merged, it is one stock, because they are under that umbrella of TKO Group Holdings.
Probably, yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be a bad investment, looking at it that way, I guess. All right. So, we have one viewer right now. This is demoralizing. Sorry, that's my anxiety. I am doing horrible today with that shit, man. It's no joke. So, what do you guys think? Let us know if you think it's worth investing in. You just said, oh, like you heard something.
I just looked it up. So, right now, UFC is owned by Endeavor Group Holdings. So, it looks like they have a separate holdings company for the stock.
How recent was that?
That's a good question.
Because they moved them both under TKO.
May 18th, so yeah.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that is outdated.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so.
Yeah, let's continue.
Yeah. Next up, we've got some spicy news from the Nintendo Direct that happened last week.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, y'all ready to raid some tombs?
You all ready for this?
On Valentine's Day. Yeah, fucking mine. Yeah, so there's going to be a Tomb Raider remaster for 1, 2, and 3, and it's all going to be in one package.
On Nintendo?
On Nintendo Switch. It's going to be available on all platforms, but they showed it off on the Direct.
Ah.
And it's really cool because it's going to be like the Master Chief Collection where you can switch between old graphics and new graphics at any point in time.
Oh.
And that's where I was like, okay, I'm in. Because the new graphics don't look bad at all. Tomb Raider, here we go. 1 through 3 remastered. So here we go, minimizing us again. Yeah, so this is what the new graphics are going to look like. The remastered graphics, if you will. Oops.
Uh-oh. So we're not getting them polygon titties no more?
No, you still can. You still can. Yeah, so this is what the old obviously looked like, and that's what it's going to look like new now. So all of the gameplay mechanics and stuff, I mean, everything is virtually going to stay the same. The graphical enhancements are going to be
the major difference.
The major difference. And, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they've maybe... Because it looks like it's running... Right now we're watching the trailer for it. It looks like it's running like at 60 FPS. I don't know if they were 30 when they came out, but it looks like it was running really smooth.
It's kind of unsettling.
I mean, that is exactly how Quake Remastered felt. Rat Zombie says, my wife is a huge Tomb Raider fan and is hyped. Yep. Your wife and I are on the same fucking page, bud. I have a Tomb Raider, or Lara Croft, rather, action figure from the 90s. I've got all of the, what do you call it? Prima strategy guides for all the games. I have all of the games. Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to have to pick it up because I have a bone to pick with Tomb Raider.
And what is that bone? That's not... No, I can't go there. I'm not going to go there.
Not that kind of bone, motherfucker. No, it's just... As a kid, I always had so much trouble just getting past any of the levels. I could not figure out what to do.
Well, it doesn't make it, like, really easy either that the first... Like, they came out, at least the first one did, really early in the PlayStation 1's life.
Yeah.
So it was like a very basic kind of game. You know, the platforming was a little bit tricky. You know, I hated... I'm not gonna lie, it had, like, really bad tank controls. You know, you gotta, like, rotate, like, you know.
Like, it's like you move forward a little bit, stop to rotate.
Right.
Move forward a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah. Raz Zombie says, hey-o! So, we also got another game coming out. Here we go. We got a new Princess Peach game announced for the Nintendo Switch. And it looks really good and interesting. I'm kind of skeptical on, like, what the game is, like game length-wise. Because from what I'm seeing here, what I've seen in the trailer and stuff from the Direct, this is your first time seeing it. Sorry, that burp totally smells. it looks like it's going to be a little short. And knowing Nintendo, they're going to, sell this right out of the motherfucking gate at like $60.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is still like $60. And I'm like, this is just a Wii U fucking port. Come on.
Oh, God.
But Smash JT, Austin says, hi.
Yo,
Austin, hi. We're going to watch our language now until your father says we are good to go. Yeah. So, chat, what do you guys think about the new Tomb Raider that's coming out, the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered Collection? And also, have you seen this trailer yet that we're actually watching right now? Totally muted, so hopefully we don't get a strike. But
let's hope we don't get sued.
yeah, are you guys looking forward to picking this one up too, or what? One of the gimmicks is in this game that you can totally change your abilities, kind of like Kirby, depending on what area of the game you're in, because it's all a play, essentially. So when you go from like one scene to the next, like things start to change. So see, like now she's a detective.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just curious on how. I want to know the game length. If it's going to be a decent lengthy game, I'm not I'm not expecting it to be like Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
But I would really hope, because it looks like it's got a really basic premise, I would hope it at least lasts around the same length of, say, like a Luigi's Mansion game. Let's see. Smash says Nintendo doesn't flag their content. You can play the audio from them and be safe. Oh, I had no idea. Well,
the video's almost over.
Yeah, Josh can see it another time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Princess Peach Showtime. And this is coming out March 22nd of next year. Does this catch your eye at all, Josh?
Oh, a little bit. It kind of does. Reminds me... It looks kind of like... reminds me a little bit of Paper Mario.
Ah! Speaking of a Paper Mario... There is this the direct from... Yeah, this is the direct from last week. So speaking of Paper Mario...
Oh,
press play.
Fucking, you hit it just right.
I know I did! Here, I'm going to turn this down a bit. So yeah, this is a, it's, apparently people have been asking for this game to come out for a long time, again.
Really?
It's Paper Mario: A Thousand Year Door. It's just a remastered version of it. I think there's a couple new mechanics being brought into the game, although I have never played a Paper Mario game ever.
Me neither, but I want to.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
I am, like, curious on, like, I feel like I need a history lesson on Paper Mario, because I would like to know if this is still in, like, the same universe, or if this is, like, a universe adjacent. You know what I mean? If anyone knows in the chat, let us know. We're noobs to the whole Paper Mario gimmick. Smash JT says, 5 months from now is too long to get excited for Peach. I'll get it when it comes out. Yeah. I think with the whole Peach game, it's going to just be like, is it going to be a game for me?
Yeah.
You know, or is this something, say, like someone who's a casual gamer will be more interested in?
Yeah. Like, it's definitely one of those games where I'm going to be like, I'll wait and see if I can find some gameplay on it and some reviews. If it's got good reviews, and then I genuinely, like, am interested in the gameplay when it comes out,
right?
I'll definitely get it.
Yeah, and this was another game that I definitely want to get. So you know I love Horizon Chase Turbo, and I streamed the shit out of that game.
Oh yeah.
There is a new Horizon Chase game. And I believe it's available now.
Oh, look at that.
So, this is from Epic Games, Horizon Chase 2. Horizon Chase Turbo looked and played amazing, like if it was 1980s modern arcade style racing.
Oh yeah.
Right? I'm just a little... This one looks a little too...
Updated?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's a little too updated, and it also looks a little like it's trying to be like Cruisin' USA or San Francisco Rush. You know, I just don't know. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, because I know this game's been in the works for a bit. I heard about it a while ago. It just...
Yeah, I don't like...
It looks way different than Horizon Chase Turbo.
Yeah.
And I don't think I like that. If it plays the same, then I might enjoy it. But visually, Horizon Chase Turbo, that's what pulled me in, was the visuals on that.
Yeah.
Like 100%, you know. The aesthetic of it was really cool, you know. And then also, too, the soundtrack to that game was great. Really good synth music. This one just looks like... And look, I get it. It'd be fucking cool because what I'm about to say is pretty fucking cool. It's just not... I don't think it's for me. But this looks like something you would go to an arcade, sit into a cabinet, pop in your card, because now they don't take tokens, and play, right? Like, that's exactly what this looks like. And I respect that. It's just... I think it's just too different from what made me love Horizon Chase Turbo.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I don't think this is for me. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should give this a try? I don't know. Because it's gonna... I'm pretty positive this is going to be a full price game. Well, maybe not full price, because it's digital only, so I don't know.
So it might be like $30 to $40. Either way, though, that's still a lot to invest in a game that you're not sure if you're going to enjoy.
Right. And then we've got another look at Super Mario RPG Remake, or Remaster, rather. I don't really care for that. I'm not going to lie. I probably get a lot of heat from that. It is what it is. So this is Detective Pikachu Returns.
They've had a Detective Pikachu game?
Yeah, so there was a Detective Pikachu on the 3DS.
Oh, yeah. That's why I never knew about it. Never owned a 3DS.
Yeah, so Detective Pikachu Returns, I don't know if it's a remaster or a sequel, because I never played the first one, the original one. Smash JT says Horizon Chase 2 is $24.99 on sale now for $20. See, I feel like I need like a demo, and that's why I wish games still had demos.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's, you know what I mean? I don't know if I want to dump $20. You know.
That's one thing. Like, this is kind of off topic in a way, but still on topic. That's one thing I enjoy about PlayStation, though, is that they still have a lot of demos you can download on the PlayStation Store,
right,
before you buy games. You know, of course, I wish it was like, you know, like how it was back then. You get the disc and you get a demo with it.
Right, exactly.
Or you purchase something else and you get a demo, like with the, what was it, cereal boxes or Pizza Hut that you were talking about?
Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Oh, and this was something that made me smile, because I love Contra.
Oh, shit.
So, this looks like it's going to be true to fucking true old school Contra action. I absolutely love Contra. It's a great couch co-op game.
Dude, that looks crazy good. My question, is it going to be just as hard as OG Contra?
I would hope. I'm not gonna lie. I would hope.
Galuga?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the name by any means, but it did look rad.
Hey, bro, you want to go play some Galuga?
Yeah. So are you guys a fan of the old Contra? What do you think of the new what is it, Operation Galuga? Galuga. We got a Luigi's Mansion 2 HD port for the Switch, because 2 I believe was 3DS exclusive.
Dude,
or
what's with
DS
all these
exclusive.
remasters?
We're gonna get there. Hold that thought.
All right.
So now we have a really cool update here. We'll stay quiet for this one.
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024. We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned.
So that would be really cool to go visit.
Yeah. hell-
Amongst seeing that giant Gundam.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that thing fucking moves?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Yep. I know,
Smash
it's so
JT
fucking cool.
says no audio. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, desktop audio is probably turned off.
No, it's on. See? I just had it really low. Sorry guys about that.
Oh, damn.
We're just gonna... Well, yeah, so the Nintendo Museum... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Nintendo Museum is announced and stuff. So, anyways, let's see. Smash JT says, yeah, I'm interested in that Contra. Unicorn Overlord is what I'm most excited about. What is that?
Overload?
Did we... No. Is it Overload or Overlord?
Overload.
Overload. Okay. Did we pass that?
That sounds crazy. Unicorn
We did.
Overload?
Let's check it out. Oh, this is what we skipped.
Oh.
Smash JT says this game is gonna be fantastic. It looks like it reminds me of Octopath Traveler with the art style.
Like, this isn't my style of game, but the game looks fantastic.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days.
That food looks way too good.
I know.
Oh, it's an Atlas game. Britt says, are there a volume to these videos? Yeah, I have the volume pretty high. Can you not hear it? Is there no volume? Can you guys hear it at all? Maybe I need to turn up the desktop. Pull up the stream on your phone.
Yeah, like, that's weird. Because you haven't messed with the settings, so it should still be the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's showing audio on my end, so...
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi,
Alright, thanks, Smash.
our hero, was sent here to check it out.
So yeah, there's a, Luigi's Mansion 2 port. Is it drowning us out at all?
No spooky adventures
The audio? Or are we drowning it out at all?
The poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas.
Brett says there it is.
Yeah, you probably just had it too low.
Yeah, probably. So this was what I was most excited about.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, it was F-Zero 99.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
What?
Yeah, alright, so hold up.
99.
So right there, where he was like, hold on, I'm gonna pull it back up again. So when I saw this, I was getting hyped, right? I was getting hyped. And then, right here, when I saw them take off, I was ready to see them shift into modern graphics and then get told we're getting a fucking new F-Zero game. Like that, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay,
First F-Zero game
okay.
returns.
And then he did that and I was like, cool, but not what I want!
99.
Smash JT says, I gotta run to send the kiddos to bed. Have a great night, all. Yeah, thanks for
Alright,
stopping
man.
by, Smash.
For NES game.
Yeah,
Have a good
right.
night, bro.
Yeah.
Tell the kids we say hi.
But be careful.
Dude, that's...
Power meter will
Either way, though, it's still a great game.
if it hits 0, you're out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that sucks because people,
Yeah.
if you're in a crowd of people, man, you are getting dinged and dang all
Oh,
throughout.
yeah.
Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost.
Yeah, no, that game was not easy.
You can also
No, it's very touchy.
to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position.
It sucks though because the Skyway will totally drop you wherever it runs out at. So if it's like right at a turn, it's dropping you right at that turn, and then you've got to adjust on the absolute fly.
99 players, 1 winner. It's time to race your way to first
Dude.
place.
Yeah, it's
099 will be available exclusively for
I mean, you know how, like, it is with online games. Everybody tries to be, like, min-maxing with everything to
Yeah.
be the absolute best.
And when
I
it was
can
cool
see-
though because they shadow dropped it, and he was like, and it'll be exclusive later today. That's when I was like, I know what I'm doing because it was on Tuesday.
Oh,
Or
really?
no, Thursday. Thursday it was. The 14th, yeah. So I was like, I know what I'm doing for Throwdown Thursday.
I mean, it's definitely competitive.
Yeah, there's gonna be a new WarioWare party game. You ever played those?
Actually, no, I never got the opportunity to.
They're like
Weren't most of those, like, on the 3DS? Not 3DS, on the, like, the...
the Wii and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like pocket-sized mini games. That's really all it is. People go crazy over them. I don't really care too much for them. What else was they? Some new courses. Among Us.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool because this Among Us is actually taking it off of the ship.
Really?
Yeah, and I believe it's a free download.
something new is Among Us.
I was telling Evelyn about this earlier, and she was like, "Oh wow, that's cool."
God, like, I can't hear Among Us and not think of the freaking memes.
Yeah, being sus and all that.
Among Us? Among Us, Among Us.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's just crazy to think how popular this game and series has been for so long.
And the thing is, it's crazy that it became that popular, like, years after it came out.
Yeah.
It just
It's been
randomly
around for a
blew up.
while.
Yeah.
Later. A new map. So it does look pretty cool, and I think it gives people a
This
reason.
new map for Among Us is free
Oh.
and launches this October.
There you go. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
free. So it gives people another reason. Like, say, they're kind of like me, like with Fortnite. You play it every now and then, whatever. So this will definitely give them a big player boost.
Oh yeah, give people a reason either to return or be like, "Hey guys, a new map just came out. Play with me."
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, those kid streamers, the people who like stream for kids,
Yeah.
will definitely be doing their whole gimmick with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't been recording this whole time. Oh wait, no, we ran out of recording time. Fudge. Why didn't you remind me?
Hey, we were too into that video.
Right, so I don't know how much has been missed, but we're recording again now. Sorry, audio listeners. This is why you need to tune in to the live streams every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Arizona time to make sure you don't miss out on anything that happens.
Oops.
Yeah, oops, all mistakes is what I'm going to title this episode. So yeah, let us know in the chat what you guys are most excited about with that Nintendo Direct. Now, shifting news back to the pro wrestling world. There's some news within, or it's more or less rumblings, but it's reportedly it's been reported that AEW will reportedly increase to 12 pay-per-views a year and working out a streaming deal with Max, previously known as HBO Max. So
What?
yeah. So AEW is broadcast on TNT and TBS,
Yeah.
which are stations owned by Discovery Warner, because those two things have merged.
I thought Discovery was part of Disney.
No,
Ah,
National Geographic is.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discovery, yeah, so they have this whole thing going on. And after that merger happened, they got rid of HBO Max and then they just called it Max. So like right now, for instance, you can see AEW All Access on Max. That's their like reality show that follows stuff and you see stuff that happens backstage. There's only like 6 episodes of it for its first season.
Yeah.
You can find that on there right now. But there's no way to watch AEW's back catalog of episodes. Unless you record them, you're kind of shit out of luck.
Really?
Really. So,
Huh.
people have been like asking for a while now, like, let's have an app. Let's get an AEW app, please. Like a network, like kind of how WWE had theirs, and then they shifted over to Peacock. So you can enjoy the whole catalog of AEW. So, I believe they're coming up on television deals. It's around that time where they're getting the, cable deals negotiated and stuff. It would make a lot of sense to have an AEW section within the Max app, seeing how it's all the parent company and everything.
Yeah.
Put it there. Including old pay-per-views.
No.
I would like to see old pay-per-views on there too.
Yeah. No, that raises a question, though. If they're going to be pumping out more pay-per-views per year and having a deal with Max, does that mean that they're going to keep the same price per pay-per-view? Are you going to have exclusive access to the pay-per-views if you subscribe to Max? Or get like a subscription package with Max that includes...
So that is the question, right? So it's like, I would hate, because WWE's kind of stuff is in question now too, right? So all the premium live events, as WWE calls them, are viewable on Peacock. All of them. WrestleMania, like everything.
Really?
Even the back catalog.
And no extra cost, or...
No, you just have to be a subscriber to Peacock.
Oh, wow.
That's why I pay $5 a month to have the Peacock service. It also has like the WCW old back catalog as well.
Okay.
But because they merged with UFC, parent company Endeavor and all that stuff, people are concerned about WWE shifting over to a regular pay-per-view kind of subscription or service again. So like right now, the only way to watch a UFC pay-per-view is to have an ESPN Plus subscription.
Oh.
And on top of that subscription, you have to pay $70 or more for every UFC pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, so you have to have the subscription service, and then through that, buy the pay-per-view.
Gee. Wait, isn't ESPN Plus part of Disney?
Yeah.
Does that make McMahon a McPrincess?
Yeah, I don't know. But it basically came down to ESPN getting the streaming rights or broadcasting rights for the pay-per-view service. So, shifting back over to AEW, I'm a little concerned about AEW going that route.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say they go on Max, right? And you have to have Max to be able to see the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Basically being the same thing like ESPN Plus for UFC. I would really hate to have to get a Max subscription to then pay another $50 for a AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I would, however, be willing to pay a $10 a month for a Max subscription to get the pay-per-views on there included in that $10.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's all about the money, right? So maybe they go the way, I could see this being reasonable. If they go 12 pay-per-views a year, that's one a month.
Yeah. It's a lot.
So, tell me about it. So, I would pay $15 a month for Max to get a pay-per-view included.
Okay.
That's being reasonable. That $10 a month is me being cheap, right?
Yeah.
But $15 I think is a little bit more acceptable in a business standpoint, because right now $50 is what you get, or is what you pay for a AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Now I'm not paying that times 12.
Fuck that.
I already pay it like times 5 or 6. I ain't doubling that shit. You know, and
That's like... Yeah, that'd be well over like $500 a year.
yeah, just for pay-per-views. And there's no way to rewatch them or anything like that either.
Yeah.
Now, I would really like to see them... I gotta sneeze. 3, 2...
Cherry.
Yeah.
Bless you. Damn, that was a wet one.
Yeah.
You see like a white mist.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. So, I would like it to be more or less like the Peacock setup that WWE has, where you're just a subscriber to Peacock and you get the back catalog. You get everything, right? So, I would like that to happen with Max, where it's $10 a month, whatever they charge, and you've gotten all of AEW's back catalog plus the pay-per-views on there. Because I'll tell you what makes me lean more to that than paying the premium of $15 is AEW All In and AEW All Out. That shit pissed me off. Because they ran pay-per-views on back-to-back weekends and didn't offer a bundle deal or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was $50 this Sunday and $50 this Sunday. Plus tax.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you're lucky. I really like the shit that you put out. Otherwise, I would not be paying $100 in 1 week, in 1 week's time, for 2 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I think that's asinine.
Yeah, it's a bit ludicrous. Well, what if worst case scenario they do, it's because what's Max's subscription? It's like what?
It's probably $10, I would imagine. Let me see. Max subscription price. Here we go. It is right now. Their base plan is $9.99 a month.
That's with ads.
Right.
Oh, fuck that.
The max it goes up to is $20 a month. Or you just pay it outright, $200 for a year.
They have the difference between the medium one and the max one is the max one, like the $20 one gets you 4K resolution. The $15 one gives you just regular 1080p.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
But I mean, are you really going to notice a whole lot?
The only way you can notice it is if you actually have a 4K TV.
Right, with like HDR setup and all that, which
Yeah.
I do, but...
So, okay, let's just say they do $20 a month, you know, and that's the only way you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Or okay, the $15, whatever, ad-free one. $15 a month, and you can get AEW, but pay-per-views are still like $20 to $30.
Oh, that's bullshit, man.
It would still be bullshit to you? Yeah,
I think so. I think so.
I mean, hopefully they don't go with that route, because I mean, $15 a month, $20 a month is a pretty fucking hefty charge.
Yeah, they would lose. I think they would lose viewership that way.
Oh yeah.
With less people buying the pay-per-views.
Oh yeah.
I already think. I mean, the orders from All In, which again, All In was a very historical show, you know, whatever. So a lot of people tuned in for that, right? Just for that reason alone. But All Out's pay-per-view buys were a lot lower than All In. And I mean, bro, like, look at it this way too, like, especially when it goes into like ticket sales as well for these events. You just had a pay-per-view in London, right? $50. Those people that were in Chicago for All Out spent those $50 on that pay-per-view. Then they're going to buy tickets for your show.
Oh yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're spending money already. But then just even like basic viewers like me who don't go to the pay-per-views, $100 right out the gate. You know, I don't know. We're going to have to see, man. We're going to have to see. I hope, and I know Tony Khan is a very smart dude, very business-oriented and stuff. Hopefully, there's a good deal to come out of all this.
Yeah.
And again, this is all rumors and stuff. But what's not really a rumor is Jade Cargill, remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Has signed with the WWE. She apparently had her last match on Friday at Rampage, where she lost, again, to Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander retained the Women's TBS Championship. And that's what you call doing business. You lose on your way out. You put the other person over. Now, I think AEW loses nothing with her leaving. And this is why.
Okay.
She's green as shit. Her first pro wrestling match was in AEW.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
Right now, you know when you get imposter syndrome? She is imposter syndrome without the syndrome.
So she's just an imposter?
And look, I'm not trying to take away anything that she's done within the business, but she's got the look, but the talent is not there yet. The skill is not there yet. She's had, out of all of like the 50 plus matches that she's had, maybe like 3 of them were like, wow, that's good.
Yeah, because I mean, she's the chick, right? You know, I'm just trying to remember correctly. She's the one that tall as shit.
She's that bitch.
Yeah, tall as shit.
Yeah, platinum white hair most of the time.
Muscular as
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, all she really has going for her is her muscle. You know, like, she's stronger than the average chick. Like, especially the average female wrestler. You can tell.
Yeah.
She's got some fucking strength to her. But strength doesn't equal skill.
Right, and I mean, she just looks apprehensive in the ring and still
Also-
isn't like totally formed and phoned in. Her matches look phoned in, is what I'm saying. It would look like a wrestler that's really good at like a house show, just not giving a shit.
Yeah.
And now look at, I think all parties benefit here because AEW, yeah, loses her, right? But they gain another spot for another female talent to be spotlighted on.
Yeah, give somebody the opportunity to show that they actually have talent.
Right.
And then hopefully with her going to WWE, she realizes that she needs to step up her.
Well, she's probably already realized that. What I was going to say is WWE has the Performance Center, which is their in-house
Like
training facility.
Yeah.
So, and they have tons of coaches. You know, a bunch of them are old pro wrestlers. She's going to get the tutelage from all of them because they are going to push her through the roof because of her look, but mostly because she's from AEW. So WWE is going to run the whole gimmick of we stole one of your fucking we stole another wrestler from you.
Yeah.
You know, we got Cody Rhodes and now we're getting Jade Cargill and stuff. So I think it's going to be great for her, but it's also going to be one of those things where it's like, okay, Jade, you had your chance here. Now you're going to have your chance here. Sink or swim time, dude.
Especially with the fact that they are having this merger going on. Like, it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
They're letting people go. They are not gonna accept half-assed fucking talent.
Right, and well, that's what she is right now. And I mean, look at, again, not to take away whatever she's done and is continuously trying to do.
Yeah.
She just really needs to break out of whatever shell she's in and let loose in the ring because it's like,
Dude, she would be a total badass because, like you said, she has the look. If she can incorporate good skill with the look, it's gonna be fantastic for entertainment.
well, when you watch her, it's like watching someone kind of almost like in the back seat, like the body's moving, but you can see like in her eyes, she's thinking about, okay, this.
Oh, like she hasn't gotten to the point where
nothing's fluid.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's not reaction. It's more so like she has to think about every action before she actually. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There was even a rumor a couple of months ago, when she lost the belt to Chris Statlander, that like maybe she'll take some time and go do some shit in Japan, because I think that would be really good for her. But I think that everyone wins in this situation. Now, my biggest grievance, and this is kind of a side tangent here, is again, AEW needs to have more women's matches.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of the one female match every show. You have a giant roster, right? Giant roster. There needs to be a recognizable brand split between AEW Collision and AEW Dynamite, and then even have your green talent on Rampage, and that be like your NXT, right? That needs to happen to make the products all better. But it's going to allow you to have more female presence, and it needs to happen. There was a while where like I was like, okay, this is okay, you know, like maybe they're doing this, they're doing that, but it's still just like, oh, here's the one women's match, okay, yep, oh wow, 6 minutes went by, it's over, oh cool.
Yeah, they need to restructure the way they do things.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, it's like, what, 2 hours each?
So, you've got a total of 5 hours a week. You have 2 hours on Dynamite, 1 hour on Rampage, and 2 hours for Collision.
Yeah, no, there's...
Granted, commercials.
There's plenty of time to fit 2 to 3 matches. in of women's matches.
Yeah.
Like,
And look at not everything the guys do is gold either.
yeah, exactly. I mean, what you can do is, let's say, restructure it where so they have 3 shows, right? 2 of the shows, rearrange it so they have one show for their advanced talent,
Yeah.
the bigger names, one show for the green talent, and then one show for the midsection talent. And with the midsection talent, like the people that can be, either coming in from the greens or going into the advanced, you can structure it in a way where you can have a few more women's matches.
I think at a minimum, or look, I even think it like this. Okay, to be fair and acceptable, I think you have, in the first hour of Dynamite, 1 women's match. Second hour of Dynamite, 1 women's match. Same thing for Collision. And on Rampage, open the show with a women's match.
Yeah, there you go.
Highlight the importance of it. It's not rocket science. And that's what, and I'm starting to understand now, like pro wrestling YouTubers and stuff, where they kind of act like they can do it better. I'm starting to really understand that, like, it's really not rocket science to book a show properly.
Yeah, no.
But when you're a guy like Tony Khan, who owns a soccer team, owns a football team, owns a data analytics company, and then owns AEW.
Yeah.
Like, your hands are too full. Tony Khan needs to take a partial step away from the booking process. And he needs to bring in... Like, I was thinking about this the other day, like fucking Freddie Prinze Jr.
Mm.
He wrote for the WWE for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hire him on. I know he was talking about starting his own wrestling company. Bring him on. Give him a fucking... I'm going to give you a deal your camera feels. Or no, does it say, I'm going to give you an offer your camera feels.
Oh, God.
I do this for you on the day of my daughter's wedding. You come over for me in AEW.
Oh, God.
You write the shit. You give me more women's matches. I give you more dollars.
Oh, God.
I need more viewers.
You know what they could also do is bring in some of the women's talent into creative and have them, push their ideas a little bit. Yeah, there needs to be like a certain like town hall kind of meeting within the company. AEW has everything it fucking needs. It just needs to be sorted out. It's like if you got a toy box full of toys and collectible cards and video games and maybe like fucking I don't know, like Hot Wheels or something. You've got a bunch of stuff in there. You just need to sort it out. Yeah, because I feel like they threw everything in the box and they're just kind of like reaching in, grabbing, whatever they want at the time. And it's frustrating, man, because like apparently ticket sales for live events haven't been that great lately, and stuff. So it's like I do not want to see this company fail at all because I love the in-ring work. I love the realism and brutality and talent in this company. And I do not want to see it fail. And honestly, too, a lot of these wrestlers in this company would not make it in WWE. WWE wouldn't take a second glance at like half of the roster. They're too short, too small. No. They're very picky about who they choose. Yeah, I mean, thankfully, WWE is past their you have to be 6'5" and 300 pounds minimum. That's, I mean, for a long time they were just, it was a land of giants, but man, it's just, I do have my grievances with AEW, and I would love for someone there to hear them, and if not mine, another person's who's got a much larger following to listen Yeah, because you're not the only person with this grievance. There's plenty of people out there that share that same,
Well, and
opinion.
AEW used to be really good at listening to the critics and changing and adjusting and doing this and that. But the last 6 months to a year hasn't necessarily been like that. And it's getting a little frustrating because it's like, some shit is not working, so stop doing that. I want them to see the lessons that are there to be learned from WCW's downfall and WWE's really bad periods, and learn from that and just be better, but also be you.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I think that's going to do it for us tonight over here at the NSquared podcast. You can find us over on, whether we're on YouTube right now, but Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts from for the audio-only version. We are always broadcasting this podcast live every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Arizona time over on this YouTube channel. You can also follow us on our Facebook page. Head on over to Facebook and type in NSquared Podcast into your search bar. Hit that follow button and interact with our posts there. You can also, find me on Instagram at nerdynick_91. You can find me on Twitter at buffnerd, or X, or whatever it's called. I hardly use it. You can find Josh deep in the sauce, just doing his thing, looking at them big old, take old biddies and stuff, and weird deviant art stuff. This has been the show. You can also make sure to tune in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Arizona time for Tuesday Night Arcade, and Thursday night at 7 o'clock same time for Thursday Night Throwdown.
Yeah.
This has been the show. Thank you guys